Welcome back to that particular episode merited becoming the 200th. On episode 4 of season 10 of the Blacklist, Raymond continued his tactical offensive strategy. He obtained wealth in cryptocurrency from a deceased rich man with the assistance of a former blacklister and ally. Robert responded as one would anticipate a person who knows Raymond to Raymond's emotive statement. Nothing Raymond does is ever done out of genuine compassion. Robert was smart enough to realize that he always has an angle. Even if Raymond yearned for connection with Robert, it would take some time for Robert to realize that. The new Blacklist case Raymond presented to the squad was pretty intriguing. In his final days, a millionaire decided to create a strategy to instruct his sluggish, unappreciative children even after he passed away. Knowing what's coming, Raymond is aware that he needs resources in addition to individuals he can trust. Well, he does have money, yet like most crooks, he has financial ties to other criminals and deals with them. The majority of it is kept in banks that cater to criminals, and the rest is too trivial to be of much use. He needs clean, untraceable cash that is available everywhere. As Raymond is currently bankrupt, it's also plausible that Marvin did something before he passed away. In either case, he will require cash, and because of the nature of cryptocurrency, criminals prefer it. He may carry out his woojing preparations now that he has access to a portion of the millionaire's wealth. In the 4th episode, the hyena Vesco reappears covered in Turkish oil and perched in an antique nylon lounge chair at Red's most recent hideout, the abandoned NYC public bathhouse. Red stops by the Cooper kitchen for a pre-dawn nap and a nice meal after a night at Mount Vernon reenacting a Revolutionary War fight and drinking too much whiskey with the 1st Delaware Regiment. Just in time for Harold Cooper to protest Red's appearance from the comfort of his bathrobe. Preparation was completed. Red quickly has Harold munching on fruit, drinking coffee, and listening to a profile of the hyena, also known as Sean Bain, so Harold doesn't have to worry for too long. The hyena is a new low-level blacklister who preys on imprisoned white-collar criminals' secret wealth by shaking down family members and associates torturing them, murdering them in order to steal their money. It's a fitting portrait of Reddington. We have 199 examples of Red's propensity for torture and murder at this point in the series. Red wants to extort money from Warren Bostwick's 3 daughters, a deceased financier. Red convinces Harold not to rearrest Vesco by saying that he needs Vesco's assistance to stop the hyena and rescue the sisters. Kendall, Alex, and Cordelia, the triplet daughters of Warren Bostwick, can only access the hundreds of millions in cryptocurrencies by cooperating. To help his children figure out the passcode to open the account where the inheritance has been stored in a digital wallet, Daddy Dearest prepared a poem for them to understand. Kendall, who is the oldest by 12 minutes, is in charge of getting the poetry into Red's hands. She paid a cryptanalyst in secret to attempt to decipher the poem, and that cryptanalyst also happens to work for Red. Yet, Robert Vesco succeeds where the cryptanalyst failed by finding a strong lead on the first clue, demonstrating his importance. The passcode is broken up into 3 sections and can only be deciphered by reading a unique poem that contains a treasure map of hints from his personal experiences. Kendall is the oldest daughter and a no-nonsense type. She wants them gone, won't share the poetry, and doesn't want FBI protection. Wrestler agrees and makes the traditional grimace. Clue number 1. You must sit with Hemingway in order to find the solution you seek. Simply stay till the sun sets to fulfill your desires, whether they are true or not. Bostwick was intimately known by Vesco and Red, who also know about his preferred Arturo Fewett Hemingway cigars, which are kept in his study. They enter the house that doubles as a crime scene. Sherlock and Watson inhale and mull about Bostwick's scavenger hunt as they follow the instructions of the clue to sit with the Hemingways. Vesco and Red deduce that the first passcode is written inside the tabletop handle lamp, which they turn on when dusk falls, as instructed by the clue. Clue number 2. Its brightness is indefinable. You can't help but enjoy it. Now locate the stone I'm referring to and softly talk to it. Red is aware that Bostwick disapproved of precious stones. In actuality, his primary concern was the diamond he gave his late wife. Our Hardy boys believe that the laser-engraven security code on that ring might be what they are looking for. They find a picture in Bostwick's office that shows Alex, one of the tinfoil hat triplets, receiving the ring. With the help of Alex Shimizu's solitary login to a chatroom full of conspiracies, Tadashi Ito, our beloved criminal techie, discovers Alex's off-the-grid address. The treasure hunters make the decision to profit from Alex's concern of ultrasonic surveillance. As Red and Vesco sneak into Alex's apartment using a secret password, they find that she has sold her mother's ring. But Diamond is the name of her lovely poodle. Much like Bostwick tattooed a subtle ear tattoo on his best thoroughbred, the poodle is also marked. Passcode 2, please. When the hyena turns off the power in the flat, Alex is forced to flee through the culvert entrance and into his arms. Clue number 3. Every story must come to an end because of the sadness it causes. To complete yours, get on your knees and read the message inscribed on my heart. Much to the dismay of her kidnapped sister, Cordelia has murdered the 2 agents in her safe house. Alex hands Diamond's ear passcode over as Cordelia raises a revolver to her face. She instructs the hyena that the 3rd clue must be destroyed before Red can access it as the final job. Cordelia smashes the granite facing of her father's gravesite with a mallet. She smugly informs Red and Vesco, who have just arrived late, that the passcode was embedded in the rose quartz. Red remarks that the hyena isn't one to split the spoils, but it turns out that Cordelia shot the assassin, not the hyena, who wouldn't have killed her sister, and she plans to split the money with Alex. Cordelia believes she has everything covered, but Hastings and our local Poirot remind her of the first piece of the puzzle. Not his own death, but the passing of his wife was the plot's resolution and the source of Bostwick's sadness. They escape with the last piece of the passcode after Red reads her straightforward marker. Tadashi enters the 3 passcodes at the bathhouse to open the wallet. The treasure hunt's route is filled with unexpected detours. In the end, Robert Vesco rather than Red makes the suggestion to share the fortune with the last remaining upright sister. When Vesco is ready to learn more about any potential common interests he may have with Woojing, he is given a card with a phone number to contact. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts with us. Stay tuned for more videos on our channel #TheBullsEye.